Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon and Sagittarius reading. I want to remind you that these are general readings, so they're not going to resonate with all of you. My hope is that because I have to keep it fairly general for the collective that I'm tuning into, I want to remind you that my hope is that some, if not all of this, will resonate for most of you. I do personal readings, and the information for that is in the description box below. I give away a free reading on or about the first of each month, and I pick the winners for those from the comments and the donations previously received. So thank you all who do participate. I especially appreciate your presence here now. So Virgo, your overall energy for the full moon in Sagittarius is the Ace of Cups. I want to remind you that the full moon was last week. It is followed, it is following the solar eclipse in April and the lunar eclipse in March. So this is a heightened time of cosmic energy during the eclipse season, and I have no doubt many of you are feeling this. The Ace of Cups talks about love. It talks about the opening of your heart, the expression of feelings, perhaps feelings that have been long withheld, or the desire to heal some aspect of yourself. This is a long time coming for some of you. The idea that it is incumbent upon you as an individual to take care of yourself, to heal yourself. And this is with regards to any patterns or dissatisfaction you have with behaviors or actions or the environment in your life is possible for you to improve upon. It is possible for you to look at the things that make you unhappy and address those. And that is preceded by a desire to want to improve, a desire to heal, a desire to be there for yourself if others are not. And this card often is experienced when we may be surrounded by what looks like love and attention, or what feels like love and attention, but often we have not been getting what we have needed. We have not been pursuing our desires. There's a sense that we're not deserving of a full, complete, passionate love. And that is energy that you can supply for yourself. If this is something you're longing for, is missing from your life, you must start with you. And that means you pour into yourself the energy, probably the very energies that you pour into the many people that you support and serve consistently. You give that to yourself with the same gentleness and care and sense of forgiveness that you have neglected yourself, perhaps for some of you, for a very long time. In the 10th house, this is the house of your social identity. The Nine of Cups is indicating that has become a focus in your life, to satisfy yourself, to pursue your goals, to do what you know is best for you, and to do that with love and joy, to find the joy in the incredible effort that you put out, that you give to your commitments, your relationships, to your obligations. You are finding the joy in that. You do it because the feeling of service loves you back in some significant way. And there's actually a call here as a result of your finding the sense of contentment and satisfaction in your life, that you turn that energy towards giving yourself your heart's desire, whatever that is. In the first house, we have the High Priestess. This is about opening up about your needs, opening up about the wisdom that you've gathered over your life throughout your experiences. This is about understanding that you have the wisdom to understand that what is required in your life is that joy, is that passion, that ability and desire to reflect on your efforts and see the love in all of your actions. Even if that's not what superficially motivated it all of the energy that is meant to uplift, to support, to care about is motivated by love. And you're deserving of that. You've learned a lot about love. Perhaps you've had many loves, and you're really deciding that you need that true love. And that true love could be the person you see in the mirror. That's where it all starts. So here you are casting out a desire for love. In the fourth house, the house of your soul, your family, your foundation, we have the Temperance card. And this is where the Grand Alchemist is a title that is very fitting with this incredible cups and water energy. You're involved in the realm of your feelings. And this may be somewhat unfamiliar to you. Feelings are for other people, is what I'm hearing from many of you. Your feelings about what you do are necessary, but they're not the most important thing. And at this time, one of the inspirations you may be receiving, the knowledge you may be unlocking that has been hidden for you, is this idea that as you give, so shall you receive. If you're giving love, if you're seeking love, you should be receiving love in some form. And that love can be in the form of good works, of accomplishing your goals, of honoring and respecting yourself enough to feel that you have been able to speak to your potential through the efforts of your life. For many of you, your professional practice clearly exemplifies the things that you value and that give you pleasure. So it is the balancing that within your life and in reflection to your home. Does the same flow exist in your place of being, at your center, within your family or your domestic environment? Is this a place where you work with others to gain and balance these energies in your life? Or is this a place where you can work with your own experiences, looking back in retrospect, learning, gathering the emotional intelligence from your experiences that are needed here to leverage into a place of joy and pleasure? In the seventh house, the house of your significant others, the Lady of Jades. The Queen of Pentacles and other decks is really you being that in that place that is described in some ways by the Temperance card, the next evolution of this divine feminine energy. This divine feminine is learning to be a provider in a way that allows you to receive the effort you put out. You're no longer content to be the provider, to take the responsibility on for everyone without having your own needs met. This can be a person in your place of partnership, a significant other who partners with you to get work done, but brings that element of being in sync with the seasons, being aligned with natural rhythms, that understands how to maximize the resources that are available to both of you in a way that can drive uh, your mission, your service with compassion, can stabilize and secure that. But these are qualities for yourself. This person or this group of people is about translating your work into the tools and practical programs that will ensure that it continues to be of service beyond you. This is almost feeling like a devoted mentee rather, an intern, an assistant, a colleague, a business partner who helps to translate your ideas into practical tools and products for others to use. Virgo, if this is resonating with you so far, please like this video, share it with others. Comment below if you feel so moved, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pull trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yeah, there's a strong feeling of love and healing pouring from this reading, and yet it is a love and healing that you are doing for yourself as opposed to doing for others. From the Hummingbird Oracle, I have synergy. Your heart and your dreams blossom through fulfilling symbiotic partnerships. I love that. This feels very much work and life related. So really opening up to the partners that are a match and in alignment with you. The High Priestess in the first house is clarified by the High Priestess in the second house, and the Strength card in the third house. This is really putting a powerful spotlight on your particular path forward. I'm just retrieving a note to myself here. The area of your life that is experiencing the impact is the area of your foundation, your home, your roots, the way that you come back to source. And for you, that is being driven largely by some very deep reflection on what you have learned about yourself, how well you know yourself, what you feel deserving of, what you feel worthy of. And this has been motivated by your ability and willingness to persevere through tremendous challenges. It looks to me like you have been a major support to others without their asking for it, with clear recognition of the ability to give to those who need it. You're doing this without an expectation of return. And this is something that has allowed you to overcome challenges, overcome difficulties, to be the strong one, to know that you're the strong one. And that's why you present yourself in partnerships as a caretaker, as a giver, as someone who will provide. And that is something that you are balancing now in your life, moving to even out the scales, to harmonize your relationships by allowing yourself to make space to take, to be loved, to love intimately. Maybe this is about the fear of committing to that love, committing to the changes that would be required in your life to make that happen. Some fear of those changes. However, if it has to be built on the changes you're willing to make for yourself. In the fifth house, the fourth house, the Temperance card is clarified by the King of Coins. In the fifth house, and the Ace of Wands in the sixth house. So we have a match. The Lady of Jades is the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Coins is the King of Pentacles. and that is joined by the Ace of Wands. So this is about a fulfilling and symbiotic relationship you're developing. This is a friend that is evolving into a lover, a friendship that is morphing beyond friendship into that symbiotic, committed place. It feels as though this friendship does not look like the typical picture of marriage. This doesn't look conventional in any way. It looks as though the basis of your love is friendship. It doesn't exclude all the other experiences of a loving, committed relationship, but friendship is the core here. And it feels as though you want to start something new. You want to pursue a goal or success, abundance, a new way of doing things, new products, new ideas together. The Queen of Pentacles in the 7th house is clarified by the 6 of Cups in the 8th house and the King of Wands in the 9th house. This is quite possibly someone that you've known for a very long time. This is a friendship that has existed. There's no sense to me that you are connected with one another now, but this can be the positive, happy memories, the powerful memories, the nostalgia of this friendship with somebody who is very like-minded. Someone who completely understands you, who resonates with you at a very high level, a way in which you are so alike that you have a similar approach to not only relationships, but the joining together to meet a goal. This allows you both the independence that you so seek, that you so need, you feel protects your craft, your work, the way that you do your work. You feel a certain measure of independence must be built in to any loving relationship that you have. You're full of confidence as a result of this. You may be connecting to someone who is overseas, who feels a sense of confidence, who exudes this creative leadership, this desire to pursue a new world, a new life, a new experience, and is capable of leading others. There is such a strong egalitarian feeling here, a balancing throughout your attention to your own needs, your recognition of a powerful friendship that also privileged this sense of equity, balance within it. That is almost like the model of this friendship for you. But you have really needed to do some hard work around being able and willing to change, not being afraid of change, recognizing that your ability to change for yourself, to open up your heart, is what a relationship is built on for both parties. Both must be willing to open up and change. The 9 of Cups in the 10th house is clarified by the 2 of Swords in the 10th and the 10 of Cups in the 12th, or 11-12. The 2 of Swords is about your powerful intuition, and again, it is reflecting off this double High Priestess energy for you, which is feeling like two individuals here. Not only your presentation of deep thought, reflection, wisdom others seek you out for, but someone who also values that, understands that is the basis on which all your material comfort and experience is based on. Luxury for you is in the things that promote the knowledge and wisdom that you present, that you share with the world. So there's a decision you must make. You feel yourself at a crossroads here, and my sense is that you have a fear that moving into a committed relationship will strip you of your freedom, when in fact you actually know what way is best for you. Not only do you know that you want to move towards this challenging experience of a loving relationship, but you are not at risk of losing anything. Everything is a negotiation. Everything is a balancing and harmonizing. As you are willing to change, so is this other person. Because of the strong basis in friendship here, you already know the kind of community that you live in, the world that you live in. It is a world of ideals. It's a world of sharing resources. It's a way of being safe to be vulnerable. My sense is that you and this person gain so much creative energy and support for one another's imaginative, creative ideas that is a private part of your relationship that actually goes to moving and improving your world as a partnership, moving towards those goals that promote an ideal, a kinder, loving, more loving world. I'm going to pull an oracle card from the yogic path, and I hope that this has been clear, helpful to many of you. I always appreciate your thoughts and your ability to let me know what works for you, what resonates for you. And I pulled Namaste. And I'm going to look that up very quickly. And here we are, almost. The goddess of radical self-transcendence. This is perfect. You're waking up and experiencing the radical pleasures of letting go. Namaste, the headless goddess, has come to guide you in the massive state of transformation as you turn passion into spiritual energy. Kundalini, primal energy, is rising, and you have given up a role you once carried to step up more fully into your power. Don't feel fear in the state of transition. Shinamasta's gift is to transmute the darkest of times into the most powerful of energies. Carry her fierceness as you tear off a former head you once had and experience the inner peace that comes with being divinely yourself. Thank you again, Virgo, for this powerful reading. Until next time, namaste.